Who needs cheerleaders when you got Sign Boy running around? Burns at Pine Bluffs. Both teams unranked, but it's still a good rivalry game. First quarter, Pine Bluffs wearing the white. Blake Gilbert is right in the heart of the Burns defense, and that's just where he wanted to be to score the first 2 points of the game. Hornets up 2-0. The opposition was ready to saddle up and ride. Trevor McNamee will get a soft kiss off the glass to get the Bronx on the scoreboard, and we're tied at 2. Burns wanted to make this right a bumping one for their rivals. McNamee spots up for 3 and delivers again. That has the team out in front, 5-2. But PB was starting to get the swarm together. Ryan May with a turnaround jumper for his team, and they're only trailing 6-4. The Bronx had a few more tricks to play. McNamee will give it up, get it back, shoot, whistle, bucket, and one more. The score is doubled up at 8-4. They were trying to put as much distance on the scoreboard as the two towns are from each other. Chad Lemaster scores a jumper for the cause, and it's now 10-4, good buddy. But when the Hornets struck, they struck quickly, and more than once. Austin Lang is open for 3, and he'll barge his way right through the door. His team is back in it, down 10-7. Lang didn't always need to be open to shoot the tray. Sometimes he'd just do it, and didn't care if someone was in his face or not. The score is tied at 10 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, Burns would try to recover from being stung. This is Brody Eklund. His toes were on the line when he jumped, so that's only worth 2. But it has the visitors back on top, 12-10. This is the Hornets' nest, and PB will show them how it's done. J.C. Thurin is behind the line, and that's how you bury a long ball. Home team now has the lead up 13-12. The opposition would go back up at the free throw line, but Pine Bluffs preferred their points the old-fashioned way. Gilbert was the only player to score in double digits with 10, and this, too, has things knotted up again at 15 all. The Bronx wanted to go on a ride. Billy Leader will lead the way on this play as he gets behind the defense and scores. Visitors back on top, 17-15. The ride would go for a bit longer. Colby Ward was thinking about it, and then he just decides to shoot it. Good idea. 3 points, Burns up by 5, 20-15. Pine Bluffs would come back. Derek Bacon has something cooking in the corner. 3 strips is what he had for breakfast. Everything is even up again at 20-20. The visitors had to try something new. Colton Wright's going to make like a bucking horse and bounce his way around to get to the basket. Takes a nice ball as well. Burns would take the lead going into halftime, 22-20. Third quarter, the Hornets wouldn't stay down long. Gilbert is 6'5", and he used his height advantage on this play. We're tied once again, 22-22. Things went back and forth for a while. Leader is wide open for the Bronx, and he will show you where the ocean is. That breaks the tie. It's now 27-24. Now, this next play was slightly questionable. Should there have been a foul, or did the defender take a dive? Wright doesn't care. He'll just take advantage of the situation and score to put his team up by 5, 29-24. PB would come back. Michael Curtis is open at the top of the key, and he'll open the door for 3. The home team was building up another swarm and would eventually tie things at 29. The pendulum would swing back towards Burns again. Leader will make it happen with this hoop. The visitors were back at command, up 33-31, going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, everyone was getting to the act for the Hornets in this game. This is Nolan Jeffries introducing himself to the opposing defense. He'll get the job done. We're dead even again at 35. We needed some defense in this game, and this was a good time for it to show up. Gilbert with the swat from behind, and that's going to lead to this next drive for the Hornets. Lang will stop and pop from about the foul line and hit. PB has the lead for the first time in a long time, 37-35. There actually wasn't much scoring in this quarter, but it worked out to Burns' advantage. Eklund drives the baseline and puts in a bucket to tie the game at 37, and then one free throw later made it 38-37 in favor of the visitors with not much time remaining. Only a handful of seconds left. We would change the camera angle for this last play. Curtis is going to try to make something happen for Pine Bluffs, but the shot won't drop. Burns gets the rebound and the jump ball call. That pretty much did it, as the Bronx leave the Hornets' nest with a 38-37 win.